Yo. What's going on with y'all? It's your boy MoneyMakingMang. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest with me here today. Who I got with me here today?
You got BloodyMang with you today, but
BloodyMang.
you go by MoneyMakingMarlo?
You didn't know that?
No, who gave you that name?
Who gave me that name? The streets.
I was an inspiration though.
To what?
To money making.
Nah.
Yes, I was.
I had
I
that
was
name
the first money making.
When did you get that name?
I got that name in like grade 10.
I got that name in grade 8.
No, you did not.
I been had that name.
I thought you was Marky Rex.
I'm Marky Rex at school.
Oh, at
Money
school?
Making Marlo
Oh, so
outside.
you got different personalities?
Different personality. So right now I'm MoneyMakingMarlo.
All right, so he would money making man, I guess.
Okay. So before I get into anything, I want to ask you, how you feeling?
I feel good. I feel happy.
Okay.
I'm happy in life. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I get sad, you feel me?
Everybody
but that's
do.
like normal. But I'm very like emotional and I'm very like serious.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I feel right now.
So you're serious when you gotta be, or are you like serious at all times?
I'm serious at all times, but sometimes I like to play games, but that just like depends on the person that I'm with.
Yeah. So MoneyMakingMang don't play that shit.
No, I don't play at all.
Fair, okay. So before I get into any question, first thing I want to ask you is like, how's your week been? This week specifically, how's it been going?
This week I finally came home from the United States. It's been a big change, like especially with the weather and like the people. I feel like when I come home, I'm at peace with myself. Like I could actually focus on my goals. But when I'm out of town, like I'm just like working. You feel me? So like right now it's like taking a break. Like I'm at peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you just came back from the States. Where in the States are you coming back from?
I just came back from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. Where specifically in Atlanta?
In Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like, do them niggas really sound southern over there? Like, is it really like that?
Oh, for sure. It's like it's mad different out there. Sometimes like you can't even understand what they're saying, for real, and it's like, huh?
Is it because they talk too fast, or the
It's the accent,
heavy?
and they talk too fast, and they got different slang, and it's like we got different slang. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then when I'm like, oh, like this is mosh up, they're like, what is mosh up?
They question
like,
you.
Yeah, they like I'd be using like Toronto shit, and they'd be like, what is that? But then they be hopping on it because they never heard it before, so they'd be like, oh, I'm finna start saying that.
Sheesh. Yeah. Okay. So far, what's 2021 been like for you right now?
Damn, I feel like 2021 has been like the craziest year for everybody, like not just me, but for me, this was probably my worst year.
Worst year?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because like I just like been through so much shit, learned a lot of lessons, lost a lot of money, bounced back. You know, that shit is not easy. Like, just a lot of roller coasters, a lot of fake people that had to be cut off. A lot of backdooring shit that happened to me. Like, it's just like, yeah, 2021 was not it.
Damn. Do you feel like there could have been any other ways you could have gone to maybe avoid that, or anything that should have been done?
Yes, but also like I'm glad it happened, because then I just like learned from my experiences. Like, all right, next time I'm finna do this, like it's gonna go like that, and like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay. Because for me, like, what you're saying is that's real shit. Because there's a lot of people I ran into that say, yo, Marky, when you start up this thing, I'm behind you 110%. I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as I started up, they've never talked about it. They never reposted it. They never nothing.
Yeah.
Whenever I ask them to come on, that's when niggas are sick. Niggas are tired.
Right.
You know, they always got something going on that specific day, which is crazy, but whatever.
Right.
You know
Those are not your real friends.
Exactly. Did you set any goals for 2021, and have you achieved any of them yet?
Yeah, I set a lot of goals for myself. I've achieved a lot of them, but also like a lot of them have been like missed.
Yeah.
And maybe like next year I could like, do better. But I feel like this year, like just because of all this shit that has happened to me, I just felt like so drained that like I wasn't even trying to focus on my goals. Like there's times where like I feel like I want to give up. But that's also like a part of like being like grown, you feel me? Like growing up, like you're so lost and like, yeah, like right now, I've achieved most of my goals, but not all of them, and I'm still like kind of lost, but like I'm still so young, so like,
So,
yeah.
so when you say you feel kind of lost, have you spoke to anyone about that yet? Have you gone to anybody, anything like that?
No, like I haven't spoke to anybody. I don't like to speak to people about like the shit that I go through, because I don't want to transfer my energy onto them. And there's like evil eye, and it's like whatever I say, like people gonna be like, oh, like I'm finna play on her downfall. You feel me? Like I don't want to see her win. Like, so yeah.
So you feel like you have more people preying on your downfall than you making it up there.
Oh, for sure. Like I've learned, like before, like you do shit, don't ever tell anybody that you're doing it, because I've even like made like a social experiment, kind of like I told people, oh, like I was finna go to LA, like you feel me? I told like a whole bunch of people, and then my flight got canceled, like I got kicked out of the border and shit, like so much shit. And I'm like, I'm not a criminal, you feel me? Like I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I know it's like motherfuckers is preying on my downfall. And that shit is real, like all that voodoo shit. You Haitian, so you know.
That guy.
And like I got a lot of Haitian friends too that I don't want to discuss shit with, because I'm like, I already know what you on.
So
Yeah.
do you feel like more of the people that are preying on your downfall are in Canada or in the States?
I say a good mixture of both. Yeah.
So why is that? Why do you think people are so bored that like, man, she looked like she's doing better than me, let me wish her the best, let me try to... Why do you think people have mindsets like that?
Like what you mean?
Like, you know how people are always out there, man, like example, let me think. Drake is up there, all he does is make music, he gets his bread, he makes music for people to listen to, but people always try to find a way to hate on him. Oh, he's light skinned, he's this, you can't take a nigga like him serious. Why do you think people are always outside just hating on the next guy?
I think it's like the most part about that, I think, is jealousy. And I feel like because they don't like, they want that for themselves, but they don't want to work for it. So they just want to hate on people that actually do work for it.
Jeez, nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So for 2022, what do you got going on for 2022?
I'm not gonna do that one.
Nah, all good. So since high school, everybody that's in high school, they have one type of mindset. And when you leave high school, like your years out of high school, obviously your mindset tend to change. You know what I'm saying? What do you think you went from?
I definitely went from being a girl to being a woman. Like when I was in high school, I was a whole different person. And when I left high school, like my life changed drastically. And it was like a lifestyle that I've been like praying to God for, like I've always wanted, you feel me? And yeah, like in high school I wasn't really focusing on school. Like I was probably like most hated in my city. Like I got expelled like 3 times.
Damn.
Almost got kicked out of all the boarding schools in my city. So like my life has changed drastically, like, and now like I actually want to go to university and I want to study and I want to get my degree. Like I definitely became better after high school. High school is so depressing. That shit is a scam.
Nah, trust
For
me.
real, I don't want to ever go back to high school. I don't ever want to do them 12 years again.
My nigga, that high school shit is like everything I learned in high school I've never done in the real world.
Right, me neither.
All that whole thing
None
just
of that.
seemed
Not
pointless.
one part.
Algebra, social, all that shit, I've never done any of it. You know what I'm saying? So would you say the transition from being a girl to a woman would be difficult, or is it something easy to achieve?
No, it's definitely really difficult. It's all in like your mindset and the people that you have in your circle. If you don't have a strong mindset, like you'll forever be a girl. Like you know, like you just need to be strong and you need to know your standards and like know where you stand as a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
In those transitions, was there anyone that you had help you go through it, or do you feel like you was more by your lonely type shit?
And like my obstacles that I've yeah, like I have my friends. I had one friend go through it with me. She knows exactly, like she knows me like nobody else knows me. She knows me more than my mother knows me. Like, and yeah, like she went through it with me together. So I'm glad, like, I always had somebody there. Like, I wasn't on my ones, you know? It's like, it's always nice to have somebody with you.
Yeah. It's nice to have someone with you because it's like when things tend to get hard, you got someone to talk to, especially someone that's like going through the same struggle as you.
Yeah.
Because they know how to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is to your social media. I see you got a big following count. You know what I'm saying?
11,000? That's all right. It's not that bad.
That's not a lot for you?
No.
11K?
No.
That's a lot for me. Shit.
I honestly, I made a new Instagram because I wasn't with, like, none of that clout shit. Like, I just wanted to be about my bread and, like, you know, about my business. And then every time, like, I post something, it always has to pop off. Like, I don't know why, but I don't like that shit at all. So I made, like, a personal Instagram. And that shit got deleted. I only had 100 followers. So that shit got me hot. Like, I'm actually tight.
Did you delete it or, like, IG deleted it?
Like, somebody deleted it. Like I said, like, the evil eye shit. Like, like people know I want to be low-key, and they don't want that for me. So they find ways to report my shit and, like, you know?
Okay. Yeah. So, 11K, I assume, like, how much time did that take to get up to?
Well, that BloodyMang account, which is called MoneyMakingMang, follow me on Instagram. You already know I was gonna say that. That shit, like, I made that shit in, like, grade 10, probably.
Oh, you been had that?
Yeah, I been had that account.
Okay.
But then when I moved to the States, like, I started networking, meeting a lot of people, you know, a lot of people, like, millionaires and, like, famous people and all that type of shit. So shout out to them. They put me on for real. Like, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have 11,000 followers. So
you're saying in order to get your count up like that, the best way is to network?
Network for sure. Like, if you really want to be in the industry or whatever industry you want to be in, networking, like, you know, meeting up with, like, billionaires, like, going to events, like, going to Complex Con, for example, like, shit like that. Like, you want to do that for yourself because you need to advertise yourself because no one else is going to advertise for you.
No one's going to support you like the way you support yourself.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, okay, so with that, because there's a lot of people when it comes to meeting new people, they get nervous, butterflies in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just get nervous. What's the best way to overcome the nervousness?
Honestly, like, I don't know because I get nervous. I have mad anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety. I just, like, smoke weed, I guess. Yeah. That's what calms me down, makes me less nervous.
So you smoke weed before you meet up with someone big, just so you can keep, or not big, but, like, just meeting new people in general.
When I meet new people, like, I really have to give myself a pep talk, like, man, get yourself together because you really gonna fumble your bag. Like, this is, like, your future we're talking about, you feel me? Like, if you fuck this up, like, you fucked it up. Like, there's no bouncing back. Like, you're not finna get this time back. And I just have that mentality, like, when I'm talking to a serious person, like, I'm not finna fumble my bag. Like, I'm not playing no games.
Okay. So, what I got to ask you now is, out of the years you've been doing what you're doing, who's, like, the biggest person you ran into?
The biggest person I ran into?
Or just, it don't have to be.
I mean, the biggest person that I have been in a room with was, like, I would say Drizzy. Shout out Drizzy.
Sheesh.
Like, Young Thug, you know, just, like, upper class people.
Damn. And how does all that work? How does that link up work? Or you being in
it's
the same
just
room?
like with networking, like, once you network, let's say, like, I'm networking with, like, Drake's, like, photographer, like, oh, let's do a shoot, like, I'm an artist, you feel me? And then we build a connection, and then he'll invite me to an event, like, oh, Drake is having a party, like, pop out. I'm like, I bet. And I'm over there.
It's good like that.
Yeah, and then when I'm over there, I start networking more because there's, like, bigger people, you feel me? And, like, yeah, and it's just, like, nice going to places like that. It's an inspiration.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So a while back, I saw a video of you on a boat with the G4 boys.
Oh my gosh.
How'd that come
Who
up?
did not see that video, bro?
How'd that
did you
come
see
up?
the comments?
Nah, I just saw the video. I'm like, cause
what video was it?
It was just you on the boat.
Dancing?
Yeah, just dancing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking at the video, like, a homie sent it to me.
Yeah.
I had 3 people send it to me back to back.
What was they saying?
No, they was just like, yo, guess who it is? Guess who it is? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know this. And then I look, I'm like, yo, is that BloodyMang? No way. You know
It's crazy how people recognize me because I had sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in a different state.
Where was that at?
It was in Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. But how that link up happen? Was the same thing, networking type stuff?
Yeah, I would say networking, also like, you know, other things that I can't speak on.
Yeah.
It's confidential, but yeah, like shout out to G4 Boys.
Okay, yes sir. So, next topic I want to get into is rumors. A lot of people like to start rumors about this, about that. How do you think rumors affect people?
Rumors do affect people. Like, I don't know why people be spreading rumors. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm very like a take it to the heart type person. Like, if anybody makes a rumor about me, I take it literal because I'm such a people pleaser. Like, I want to please everybody, and I want to make sure everybody like has good thoughts about me because my intentions are always good. Like, I'm never trying to like come after people, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So when they come after me and start rumors about me, like, I really take that shit to the heart because I just want the good for everybody, but yeah, I don't want the same for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because me, there's a shorty I'm talking to, right? I've been talking to her for a hot minute.
Like talking to, like, talking. Like, okay.
So I'm talking to her, right? And we go out to the club. She went with her friends. I went with my homies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm dabbing everybody up I see at the club, right? I get to her, I give her a hug, and as soon as I dip, her friend pulls her away. No, not Marky, you're right. Like, this is what she told me.
No, you lying. I've been in situations like that.
She's like,
yeah.
Yo, not Marky Rex. She goes, what's wrong with Marky Rex? She just started telling her, he's this, he's that. He loves to do this with female, do that.
Right.
And as she's telling me that, I'm like, I do that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things
Right.
I'm hearing, like, I didn't even know I did shit like that.
Exactly.
And it just makes me think, like, what do you gain from that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's also like a part of jealousy. Like, I would say, like, if the girl, because sometimes, like, when like females like see they friend in a relationship and fucking with a guy, like, they don't like that shit, you feel me? They feel like you taking their best friend from them, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it, to be honest, but
I feel
it's like jealousy for sure. And it's like, I don't know.
It's crazy because I'm one of them niggas where if you're gonna do something like that, at least gain something from it.
Right.
At least get paid from it, like get something from it.
Exactly.
But for you to do that and your day goes the same and nothing changes,
Yeah.
my nigga, how bored are you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got a few more things I want to ask you. You know what I'm saying? It's all good if you don't want to answer. I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
Have you ever been flown out?
Yes, I've been flown out multiple times.
Multiple times.
I think I lost count of how many times.
So would you say more than 10, less than 20?
More than 10, less than 20 for sure.
Damn. So
Yeah.
so where do you be going whenever you get flown out?
I just be going to like places, countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to be specific because people gonna put two and two together,
Nah,
like, you know. But yeah, I went on a vacation. Vacation.
Vacation.
Yeah. But it was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into
I feel that. So have you hit anywhere like crazy, like Switzerland, Germany, like anything
Hell
crazy
nah.
like that?
I actually never, but I was born in like Russia.
You was born in Russia?
Yeah, I was born in Russia.
How long ago did you come here?
I came to Canada when I was 5.
When you was 5.
Yeah.
So do you even remember it like that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you make your bread? How does that all come about?
How do I make my money? I make my money a lot of ways. I'm a hustler. Yeah.
Independent. Nah, I feel you.
Self-employed.
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
Yes, I have. And I don't think I ever will.
I'm trying to be on the same thing. I hate it. Every morning I wake up
Wait,
pissed.
you work a 9 to 5?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, damn.
I'm trying to get
We
off
gonna
that.
get you out of there.
I'm trying.
Nah, for sure. I got you.
I'm trying to get out of that. I'm just not with that shit.
Yeah, it's
You know
like,
what I'm
that
saying?
shit is like depressing.
As fuck.
Literally. It's like school. You wake up, go to work, come back. It's dark as shit. Especially because of the fucking daylight savings.
Yeah.
You wake up, it's dark as shit. You come home, it's dark as shit. Like, what's so fun about that?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And the thing is, Me, I'm doing manual labor. So I'm not working regular hours. I'm doing 12, 13 hours.
Right.
You know? I go home when the sun...
13 hours
12,
a
13
day?
a day
You
for
lying.
6 days a week. I wish
crazy.
I was lying. I'd go to work before the sun comes up. I come back home when it's already dark as shit outside.
Right.
You know? And that type of thing, I just be thinking, like, how do niggas do this for 20, 30 years? You know what I'm saying?
Right. We call people, like, people that work 9. I'm not calling you a square, but you know what that is, right? When people work 9 to 5.
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
That's why they like that.
Nah, it's
just, they square.
It's a grind, but it's like I see why niggas get grumpy and shit.
Yeah.
Because this type of shit, like,
facts.
That's like, I be outside, I'm chilling with the homies, and the fact that I know I got work the next day, I'm pissed. Like, niggas be like, yo, Marky, let's do this, let's do that. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. I gotta go home. I got work in 8 hours.
Right.
You know? But right now, I've been working since September because I got into an accident. You know, I fucked up my wrist. My wrist is getting better, so the next few weeks I'm back.
Damn.
And I don't know if I'm trying to motorcycle. I'm on my bike.
Are you
I'm
serious?
riding my bike, and a car does a U-turn in front of me.
Yeah.
I hit the brakes. The bike does this. The whole weight of the bike falls on my wrist.
No.
That's why I had a cast on, but I'm not really. You know, I'm trying to get my hand moving like crazy, type shit.
Yeah, that's so funny because you a real Haitian because you have a bike. Like,
come on now.
You know Haitians ride on bikes.
All
like,
the
that's
time.
so funny.
Yo, Florida.
Especially Edmonton.
Yeah, Edmonton.
In the wintertime, you be riding that shit?
Nah, hell nah. My nigga, fuck that. I can't do that shit. Nah, but I'm trying to go back to Florida again. I go back every February. Mm-hmm. I see all my people because I only live with my mom here. Everybody else is back in Florida. Whenever I go back, I don't even drive cars. I'm just on a bike. I'm on a bike everywhere. No helmet, no nothing. But it's just like...
You know how to do tricks and shit?
Come on. Wheelies.
You lying.
Bring the back up, everything.
I'm going to need to see proof on that.
I mean, not right now, but like this summer, if you hear this summer, hell yeah.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on that. So right now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So your last 9 to 5, what was it? What was you doing?
Oh, my gosh. This is a funny story. My last 9 to 5, I worked at Forever 21. I think I was like 16 or 17. This is the last time I had like a 9 to 5 job. I'm 20 now. Yeah. How old is you?
Me, I'm 22.
Oh, you're 22?
23 soon.
When your birthday is?
In like 3 weeks.
Wait, what was the question?
Nigga, what was your last 9 to 5?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I worked at Forever 21. And literally on my first day, like, I felt like I was working at a sweatshop in like a factory in like Bangladesh, for real, like folding clothes nonstop, putting clothes away. Like, I don't even want to do none of that. Like, I felt like I was in labor, and like I had like a 12-minute break that I missed.
Damn.
And I told my manager, like, yo, this is my first day, I missed my break. And she was like, nah, you finna go back to work, like, you know. So I just like never showed up the day after. So fuck that. And they was blowing on my jack, like, I'm not trying to work for y'all.
Yeah, was that on the west side?
It was at West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah, that whole thing, that whole 9 to 5 is just, I wouldn't say depressing, because you know a lot of niggas make livings off it, but it's just like, that shit can't be for me. No. Especially nowadays, because a lot of people are trying to be rappers, trying to have their own business, like trying to do their own thing. Yeah. And like, you're not trying to do a 9 to 5 at the same time. Right.
And a lot of people are actually like not in the 9 to 5 mindset no more. Like, they don't want to work that shit. But like, we actually need workers. Like, you feel me? Like, we need people. But it's just not for me.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is not for me too.
No, but we need people like that work in stores and shit. Because without that, like, our like city would be corrupt.
Nah, I feel you. So do you feel like, last thing I'm gonna ask you is, in E-Town, you feel like the city we in right now would be a good place to go independent, to start off independent? Or do you gotta go elsewhere, like Vancouver or the States?
I feel like traveling is really important, so you can like build connections and build networks. But I really like Edmonton, because like people really do show love out here, and they want to work with you like they do. Like you, for example, you feel me? I've known you for a very long time. Yeah. And like, you've been holding it down.
Come on now.
You were real.
Come on now. Real. But that's all I got to ask you. Before I end this all off, is there anything you want to ask me?
I just like, No.
Nothing
I
right
don't
now?
think so.
No, all good. It's your boy Money Making Marlo.
And BloodyMang, aka Moncler Mang, aka MoneyMakingMang, the original MoneyMakingMang.
You wanna know what they
the
really
first lady? The first lady.
You wanna know what they really call me? Listen.
What they really call you?
Money Making Marlo, Gooseman, Girl Boy, Florida Boy, International Boy, Gatman Rex.
That's your phone name?
Nigga, no, nigga.
Wait, you said Goober? You said Money Making Marlo, Goober
I said
Gang.
Goober. I said Gooseman.
Gooseman?
Gooseman.
Okay, because you be rocking the can of
Come
the
on,
goose.
not right now, but like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm outside.
That's
with
so
the goose.
crazy. So they call you Money Making